Hey everybody, we are back, new episode of Day by Day with PJ. We are home tonight, and that means it's a cooking vlog and baking. I'm gonna bake later, but we're gonna cook first because we're really hungry for some dinner, and we're gonna make some, what are we making?
Curry!
Curry! So this is something that we love to have. We love Thai food, but it's all really expensive if you go and try to get it for dinner. So we just make it ourselves. And this little packet is maybe $4 at Walmart, and it's really good. Renee is the cooking master with this stuff especially, so I'm gonna hand the camera over, ceremonial handing over of the camera for cooking with Renee.
I didn't know I had to hold it. You didn't tell me that part. So first things first, we have to start the rice because it takes the longest.
It's fine just to throw extra rice in like
Yeah, it's just like a couple kernels.
She's the cooker.
So while this rice cooks, because it is real life, I'm gonna unload the dishwasher so that we get a head start, because I'm notorious for things not finishing all at the same time. So hopefully this will help.
That's true. What are we doing next?
You have to get the rest of our ingredients. But we like to add in chicken. It's gross, don't look at it. Red pepper.
Are you looking for the potatoes?
Yeah.
They're in the cabinet.
Good job!
One time she yelled at me and told me that I put them in the fridge, and she was like, you don't need to put them in the fridge. Potatoes don't need to go in the fridge. And now I didn't put it in the fridge, and where was she looking for them? The fridge.
I believe you. And potatoes.
Go to the aerial view?
Yeah. It's a rough chop. You don't have to do anything fancy. It's curry. It's kind of like a stew. You just throw a bunch of stuff in. That'll do. Potatoes, I went with 1 1/4. We have our red pepper, 1 red pepper, and our chicken. Sometimes I'll soak it in like a soy sauce, but we're really hungry, so we're gonna skip that step. But if you plan accordingly, it's best to put it in a bag and soak it in soy sauce so that it has a little extra flavor once it goes in. So we're just gonna do a little salt and pepper because, good Lord, don't ever cook meat without putting salt and pepper on it. Just don't do it.
You got all that mise en place done?
Mise en place! He watches Food Network too.
Alright, so now we just put the chicken in?
Put the chicken in. You gotta give the chicken a head start.
Well, so the package says you can cook everything in the curry sauce. But in my head, it goes faster if I cook everything first and then simmer it for a minute or two in the curry sauce. But I think we're gonna add the curry sauce a little earlier. I think it might infuse more flavor.
Come here, Riley. Come here.
Come on. Hey. Come here, bud. Hey.
She just bribes him. I want him to know he's coming to see me.
Riley, come.
What? What?
Now, we're going to add our red peppers and our potatoes. Alright, so this is our curry sauce. I took it out of the box. Now it's just in this thing. I'm mixing it because...
Is that the only thing that comes in that box?
Yeah.
Why not just serve it in the... They want to be fancy.
hardest part is making sure these potatoes get done. Nope. Sometimes I remember to parboil them, but...
No one knows what a parboil.
Basically it just means pre-cook them. So it means you...
Oh, yeah. Why don't you just say pre-cook them?
Well, I'm a little bougie. I watch too much Food Network.
Ah. Can you lay down? So good sit. All right, as we're waiting for dinner to finish, I figured it'd be a great time to make some cookie dough and get our cookies started. So it should be pretty easy. We have a KitchenAid, so I just pour everything in there and then mix it together and pretty much call it a day. Here is our recipe. I'll put it right there. I'll add a link in the description. Sure. All right, I'm going to take the aerial cam to add things into the bowl. Flour, 2.5 cups. And we are going to need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And the same amount of salt. I always do this. I can't ever get the salt out of here into the teaspoon thing, so I just put it in another cup so then I can add it in. So I've taken a wrong turn. I have to mix the other ingredients together, so I'm just gonna mix these together with like an actual whisk. Now to the wet ingredients. And my lovely assistant has brought in my flour mixture. It says to add this in a 1/2 cup at a time, but the 1/2 cup is in the sink already, so I'm just going to use 1/3 of a cup. Alright, so we're just going to pop this out. We're going to pop this out. Again, holding the top of the KitchenAid, always a pro tip.
There's no two-handed jobs.
So this says to put in a certain amount of chocolate chips, but I just kind of like to eyeball it. So dinner is ready to eat, and this needs to go in the fridge for just a couple minutes before we scoop it out. So we're gonna put this in the fridge while we eat, and Alright, just time to eat dinner now, and we'll bake the cookies after dinner. Now it's just time to eat it, and we have eaten this a lot, so we'll just tell you right now, it is absolutely delicious. And we'll give our final review as we come back to bake our cookies. Our dinner was delicious. I thought it was really good.
It was good. I'm so full now. Oh
yeah,
my God.
I'm really
I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, but we gotta put the cookies in the oven and then like eat one and then go to sleep. Cookie dough has been in the fridge for just a little bit, just to make it so that we can scoop it really easily. We have one of these fancy scooper guys that like clears it out. It's amazing. But now I'm gonna switch to aerial view of getting these things on the cookie sheet. That's the word. We got some nice haze going on now. We set the fire alarm off, or the smoke alarm, first time in a while that we've done that, but our oven needs to be cleaned, but we don't want the house to get super hot, so it just got a little smoky. Nothing's burning, just the stuff that's in the oven. So these cookies are almost done, and then we are going to eat them. see one.
Not burn you.
They're fine. They're a little like bland, but they're still good. Not the best cookie I've ever made, but not the worst cookie I've ever made. Pretty good. With that, we're gonna end the episode right here. See you tomorrow. My arm is really tired from holding that. That might be a little salty. I put salt in it last time it baked. Wait.
Put salt in what? This? Oh.
Film me like I'm famous. I don't want to hold it.
Oh.
That's what Kara and Nate do.
Oh, okay. Done.
Nailed it. All right.
What's next?
So
Chef?
we'll gather the rest of our ingredients.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening. I was trying to fix this.
I feel like we need to address the fact that there's an awkward little like peep through window right here. I don't know why they did it, but whoever built this house thought this was a great way for the kitchen to be connected to the rest of the house. That's what we got.
If tonight everything doesn't finish in time, it's not my fault. Because we gotta move our setup. The rice is ricing away. If you don't have a rice cooker, you should get one. This is Rival brand.
He does not trust the iPhone setup. See how it stands so proper?
The corgi in him.
It's very royal.
Can you do all your tricks? Can you sit? Sit. Good dog. Can you lay down? What are you doing?
Like, you don't have a treat. Good boy. We bought these bags when we were in Disney, and we have one for like most of the parks. This one's Animal Kingdom. And I keep forgetting to bring them to the grocery store. It just was at the grocery store. And I always forget them. I need to put them in my car. That would be the smart thing to do. Because then they're in my car, I don't have to come back to the house.
Who said he'd never put him in his car?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, there's the cookies. There's the camera out. Wesley, get your comb. Get it.
No, I don't perform.